Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. May Allah the Exalted grant us all the sincerest of intentions. People are asleep, and when they die, they wake up. These are the words of Imam Ali radiyallahu an, the cousin and companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he sought to remind people that they should not be so attached to this dunya that they pass through it as though they are just sleepwalking. Because with each breath that we take, we actually get closer to our deaths. And once we die, there is no coming back. One needs to think about how we spend our time in this life so that in our graves and on the day of judgment, we do not regret. If you think about it, when the month of Ramadan starts, so many major changes take place in one's life. One goes from eating and drinking during the day to then to go many hours without eating and drinking anything. And in this there is actually a sign that if one is determined, they can bring about a lot of change in their lives in a very short period of time. So we need to take advantage of the month of Ramadan to what comes after Ramadan, so that the rest of the year is also spent in a productive and beneficial way. For example, the month of Shawwal that follows on from Ramadan is an opportunity in which if a person was to fast for 6 days, it would be the Prophet ﷺ, as he said, as though they fasted the entire year. Likewise, the good habits that we picked up with regards to sharing food with others, attending the classes of religious knowledge, and also teaching that knowledge to others, this is something that should actually continue. If one of us were to be told that the next 2 years of our lives are going to determine the next 10,000 years, how would we take care of these 2 years? We would think about every single moment, every single breath that we have during these 2 years, because the consequences are so great. But what about if we go back to the reality? Whatever we have left of our lives, that is going to determine an everlasting life to come. In other words, 10,000 years or 1,000,000 years even, it can never compare to a life that is everlasting. So every breath is extremely precious. Let us think about how we spend our time during the month of Ramadan, but also after Ramadan, making effort to sacrifice what Allah gave to us to prepare for our hereafter, to get to the highest gardens of paradise, a place where we never get bored, we never feel sad, you never grow old, you never get tired, you never get ill, and there is no death. It is a place of enjoyment forever. May Allah the Exalted save us from the punishment in the grave, the punishment on the day of judgment, and the punishment in hellfire, and unite us in the hereafter, in the highest gardens of paradise among all of our loved ones. And Allah the Exalted knows best.